Okay, now that we have our mono prints done, we're going to use our acorn templates to trace and cut out 1 or 2 acorns on your sheet of paper. Most of you will be able to fit 2 acorns. We're cutting out the bottom portion of the acorns. The top little hat part we're going to cut out of our brown paper. So after we trace our template, we're going to carefully cut out the bottom part of our acorn out of our beautiful monoprint paper. Take our time, make sure you get the little point at the tip cut out off. Wait, don't cut the point off. And then we'll cut out our second acorn. Again, carefully following the lines, so we need that shape in order for it to look like an acorn when we're done. Okay, now that we have our 2 bottoms done, we're gonna take the top template, and again, take our pencil, hold down the template, trace around the template. We're going to do this twice because we have 2 acorns. That way we can use all of our beautiful paper that we created with all those texture plates. Okay, now be very careful cutting out the tops because it's easy to cut the little top off of the little acorn hat. If you accidentally cut it off, I can always tape it back on for you, but try to be careful cutting on the lines to cut out our little acorn caps. And there's 2 of them, so be careful when you're cutting the first one. You don't want to cut into the second little acorn hat. Okay. Alright, and after we get both of our little hats cut out, we're going to pick out what color we want for our background. I picked out this pretty purple color, and now it's time to glue them down. We will be using liquid glue. I can come around and help, but we don't want a lot. Just a couple little dots around the edge is plenty. And you get to position them how you want. You can have them overlap a little bit on the paper. They can be touching, or I think mine will be, I'll put them on an angle a little bit, but they're not gonna touch. They're not quite even because I think it looks a little more fun that way. When you put the hats on, you got to position them over the top of the acorn so that they look like acorns, right? And this video cut off the one side of my picture, but I'm holding it down for 10-20 seconds. You guys can get the idea. And we have our pretty little acorn project is finished.